Well, the boys are off to school, which you know what that means. It's coffee time. I did have the coffee maker all set to go, and you just had to push the start button. And I'll do that, right before they leave, and like I'm grabbing their lunches, right? I do that. I'll push the most important button in the entire house, the power button on the coffee maker, but totally forgot. It's just that kind of morning. You don't wanna do anything. Didn't want to wake up. Don't want to move. Here's my do not disturb sign. I'm going to hibernate. Leave me alone. Yeah. Aunt Flo came to visit last night, and an unwanted visit. And it's like, okay, I'm so tired and no energy. She sucks the energy out of you. So I didn't feel like waiting for the coffee pot to fill up. So it's like, okay, I'm going to use the Keurig because it was already ready to go. So it's like, okay, K-Cup it is this morning. Pioneer Woman, yeah. Her coffee is really good. I think it's one of my favorites now. Oh. So good. So, good morning and happy Tuesday. So, today I was supposed to go over to my mom and dad's with my sister, and we were supposed to continue to help clean out the attic because my parents, they are preparing to move. They are probably going to move like next year. They are looking for a house, but this whole COVID mess does not help. So it probably won't happen until like next spring because we are heading into winter, and you don't really want to look for a house in the winter, especially if there's snow, because snow hides stuff. So by the meantime, they're getting ready, just going through like every room, and cleaning out stuff that they don't need, like you usually do. Get rid of stuff that you don't want to take with you. So earlier this month, my sister and I, we already made one trip. She made one trip up to the attic, and it was fun going through all the memories, because there was stuff up there that you totally forget about it. And yeah, that's pretty much where stuff goes to die, I think, sometimes. because we had some childhood stuff up there, and I thought we threw that stuff out, because we've gone through the attic before a few years ago, and it's like we find stuff we thought we tossed out the last time, but no. But it is fun going down memory lane. But yeah, we're not going to, because I guess we're supposed to get rain. So, I don't know. Yeah, we've got a lot of rain. It rained all day yesterday, so, yeah. Yeah, so that's just fine, because I can just take it easy today, and, yeah, pretty much. Yeah, because, and tomorrow I'm getting my hair done, too, so that's at 1:30. I'm going to have the hubby drop me off, because I won't be done in time. I'm getting it colored and cut. Yes, can't wait. I waited 3 weeks for this appointment. So it's a brand new salon in our town, and I wanted to try somewhere different to go, because I always go to First Choice, and I just want to switch it up. I'm like, you know what, I want to go somewhere else, and this place looked really good. They had good reviews, and it's like, yeah, let's go try them out. And yeah, so that's tomorrow. Excited. Because it's been a long time. I need to get rid of these grays, Yes, and I need a cut because it gets tangled, and I really don't know how Rapunzel does it with long hair. I mean, oh my gosh. It doesn't matter how many times a day I brush my hair, because my hair is so thick, so it gets tangled easily. It's not fun. No. Anyway, so after this clip, I'm going to show you the clip of us carving our pumpkins. Yeah. I always forget how much work carving pumpkins is, yeah, and it's not just like cutting the top off. Cutting the top off is the easy part. It's like doing the face, doing the little details, and And of course the kids, you know, they can't really do that part yet. They want us to do it, so which is fine. But then we do it, and are they happy with how it turns out? No, they're not. You know, I thought mine, because I did the skeleton one, okay, for Henry, and I thought that turned out pretty good. And no, he wasn't like happy because it didn't look exactly like the picture. And it's like, you know, it's very hard because it's paper and it rips, and to do it with a stencil, you know, and it's like, oh my gosh, yeah, so everyone is a critic, you know, but I thought it looked good, and Casey's was supposed to be a ghost, but just use your, like I think I mentioned in the clip, use your imagination, it kind of looks like maybe like an ink blot, you know, when you go to a therapist and you look at an ink blot and you have to tell them what you think it looks like. So it's kind of like that, but in a pumpkin form, okay? Yeah. So, but you know, they still had fun, and I remember when we were first married, and it was our first Halloween. No kids, just us two. And actually, I think I was pregnant with Henry, but I didn't know it yet for another 2 months. Yeah. And I think there were a couple like signs, you know, but you know, nothing, didn't know until 2 months later. But like our first Halloween, and we carved pumpkins, and I did a Mickey Mouse. Simple, right? 3 circles, you got the head, the ears, and we put it outside, and the next day it was gone. Somebody stole it. I was so mad. So I was thinking, man, that's how good it looked. Yeah. And I should have done the same thing this year. Should have grabbed an extra pumpkin. There's still time. But that at the time there was like a youth center here, so like we had lots of kids walk by, so it's probably like one of them. And there are a lot of people that walk by here. There's like lots of people that walk by, so I guess it was just that good of a pumpkin. Yeah, so I think that was October, and I found out in December of that year I was pregnant with Henry, because I did have 2 signs around Thanksgiving. I was nauseous, and I'd never like really been nauseous before. But that was the only time I was nauseous, and it was just like the one day, so I didn't think anything of it. And then I think it was close to Halloween, we were going somewhere, and I couldn't like really zip up my coat, and that would have been the second sign, but you know, didn't think of anything of it. And I didn't find out until like October, and December, and we found out on, I know it's totally off topic, I know, we found out on a hubby's birthday that we were pregnant with Henry. And we kind of knew it because we had an ugly sweater Christmas party to go to, and none of my pants with a zipper fit me. I had to wear leggings, and you know, because I tried on multiple pairs of pants. I was getting so frustrated, and I think that's when it dinged on me, like, oh, maybe. And yes I was. I know. And then looking back to, like, you know, a couple months, well, I would say about a month and a half before, looking back, it's like, oh, yeah, I was probably pregnant then, yeah, but just didn't, you know, connect the dots until later on, so, yeah. Anyways, so I enjoyed the clips of us carving our pumpkins, and I also included a clip I pureed some of my pumpkins too last night, so I kind of showed you guys how I did that. I still have a few more to do. I know, because it takes me a while to get to them, but these pumpkins turned out a lot better, because these pie pumpkins were from Sobeys. The ones I picked at No Frills were not good, and they went bad a week later. These ones I've had for like 2 weeks, and they're still good, but I'm getting to them this week. So yeah, so these ones were good pie pumpkins. So I took a little clip of that and sped it up a little bit so you can see how pureeing a pumpkin is, and it's easy. Yeah. Oh, and I had them in the oven in our oven at 350 sorry, for 30 minutes. So, but like, keep an eye on it, you know. If your pie pumpkin's a little bigger, it might take a little bit longer. But yeah, with our oven, it was like 30 minutes at 3:50. So, yeah. Anyways, I'll include that too. Alright, and that might be it for the vlog because this coffee chat's going on almost 10 minutes. So, yeah. Okay, so enjoy. Alright, time to carve our pumpkins. Look at how big this one is. Like, totally snaky.
Yeah, a big one, mine. That one and that one.
Yeah, there's going to be lots of seeds in that.
Everybody?
Yeah, there'll be a lot of seeds.
Yeah. And Lois is in the window. She is enjoying the fresh air. It's hot in the house, so we had to open up a window. Alright, so Casey wants to do a ghost. But before we get to that, we're going to cut open the pumpkin, right?
I go.
You killed it. Oh, you killed it. Oh no.
Bring closer if you have to. And just come on, bring closer. So you can have more.
Yeah, okay. Take your time.
Yeah, bring closer.
Good job. Good.
First thing you do is cut the top off.
Wait.
When you're done. Then start.
Go all the way around. I still can't. You need help? Okay. I still can't believe how big this one is. Like, huge. Huge. Alright. Wow. Daddy helped Casey. Look at the guts. Woo. Henry is doing his top. Take your time.
Go ahead.
Are you going to scoop up the guts? Yeah, he's like, come on, Dad.
Scoop up the guts?
I gotta scoop up the guts.
I'm going to do this. Can I have
Whoa! Clean up on aisle 2.
Go ahead.
I'm really curious to see how many seeds are in this one.
Yeah,
Yeah. How's it going?
Now I go up.
Casey, how you doing?
I go up these but I got but it keep slipping.
Oh, it keeps slipping.
Keep slipping on the But why can't I come with 2 of those?
Slippery pumpkin guts.
Bigger.
Yeah. Was it a good workout? Okay. Abracadabra. Woo! Oh my goodness, she's loaded. She's loaded. Is your hand sore? Oh my goodness, look at those pumpkin seeds. Woo!
I'll do it then. Cut it around here.
So. Oh, squishy.
You do this.
Squishy, squishy.
And then you do this. You cut this off if you can. Okay? Go ahead.
So I helped Henry a little bit, but he did the majority of cutting the top off himself. And very, very good workout for the arm. Whoa, seeds are flying. Whoa! Oh my goodness.
No.
Yeah, they bend easy. That's okay.
I can do it with my hands.
Go ahead, try to do it.
You can use your hands.
Nothing wants to do the edge.
No, yeah. Does it feel squishy using your hands?
Can I use that? Go.
Scoop, scoop, scoop.
No, go.
Scooping up the seeds. You got lots. Oh, we're going to keep these seeds. Whoa! Wait, be careful.
Yeah.
It's raining pumpkin seeds. Somebody who is 8 years old is going to be cleaning this up. Oh my goodness. Woo!
You both in like that's the easy. You got to do a go-go. It's the easy part.
The easy part?
That you go on the eye.
Yeah. Henry is doing the skeleton.
And then when I go, it'll go out the eye.
Mm-hmm.
You had it like that.
Yeah. Where do you want me to start? Right here?
Yeah. But do you have to draw the numbers?
No.
Well, then why you got numbers on it? That's so different. You cut the paper. But can I do so on each side? Push it.
Oh, okay. Push it out.
Wait, can I push out one?
Go ahead.
This is harder than it looks. To go straight.
Got it out. Again.
Yeah.
Okay.
Does that matter because you're supposed
make
to
it a
make the
circle
paper,
again,
right?
Yeah.
A little circle down. And then I want you to cut it off for me.
Okay.
You just... I push it, Mama.
Okay, push it.
Edit, Mama.
Yeah.
Edit, because I can do that to push it.
Yeah.
Go ahead. Did it?
Can I have that?
Good.
Yeah.
Wait. No, I got it. Can I have that? That lights up. Mommy, I got it.
Okay.
Oh, they won't. Chrissy, what is it? Yeah, did you use that? Push it out. Yeah. Push it out.
There. Okay. That's how to use that.
Did you do it? Okay, now do the bat. I want you to do. Oh, I can't touch your staff.
That's okay.
Chrissy, it's
Okay.
not
Put
those.
it over here.
Is it heavy? Got it.
Chrissy, not that.
No.
Is that better?
Yeah.
Yeah, I got it. Is that better?
Yeah. Oh, will he be mad? Yeah.
Oh.
Go to the next one now. Interesting, huh? Leave the world.
Mama, we got one eye. That's horrible. One eye gun.
It is hard work.
Henry,
That's
I need
why
that.
I do.
Henry, I need that thing, please, for time.
Mama, one eye gun.
Oh, ready?
And we doing a bat, Casey. One eye gun. No, mine was hard at the back. Mine got. Daddy, mine is so hard, Daddy. So mine got like 3 cents. I got go.
It's crazy. I know, it's true.
Oh, let me hold these. We might need that famous soon, cause we gotta do the ice.
Hold on. Okay.
So,
Shut up. Kate.
can you help me?
Where's that? Where's that?
Huh?
Other way around, silly butt. Oh, right here. Push it right here.
Push it in.
There you go.
Push it out. Good, buddy.
What?
Is that better? Good job.
How's that working?
Yeah, you almost have it.
We done the ice.
Eyes are done.
Oh, that's about the bend. Oh, Mama.
Yeah, okay.
Mama.
Eyes
Yeah.
are done.
Oh! Let's see. Let's see. Oh. Nice. Good job. Alright, we will show you the finished product when we're done, but it's a workout. Yes. You got it? Well, this pumpkin is stubborn. It doesn't want to come out, the pieces. So it's the next day, and I totally forgot to show you guys the pumpkins last night. This one is Casey's. It was supposed to be a ghost. Use your imagination. And this one is Henry's, skeleton, and then the bat. It's just sitting on the table because obviously it's too big to sit in the window. And we'll probably, we'll put them out on the step Halloween, probably the night before, maybe even sooner. So yeah, turned out great. Excuse me? What is that? And just like that, the boys are home.
Can you buy me a new red marker?
You need a new red marker?
And auto back.
Okay.
And whether I got lost.
You need more markers already?
No, already got red and black.
Just red and black? Okay.
Got red, I lost red.
Okay.
And about it happened again.
Yeah.
Back it died out.
Oh, it dried out? Oh, okay. Yeah. Okay. I'll have to buy a whole new set then. So yeah, he grabbed one of the chocolate covered apple slices. I think there's one more left. So Oh, it's 2 more? Okay, 2 more. So Henry's outside with Aurelien playing soccer. Busy afternoon. You like it? Of course you do. You had one yesterday.
I like that one.
Oh, with the caramel?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. He likes it with the caramel. I think he had one yesterday that was the chocolate chip, white chocolate chip. Yeah. Anyways, I'm going to try to come around because it was a busy afternoon. And this is why. Yeah. That is why. Turn on the lights. There, you can kind of see it better. Yeah, our door had a nice crack. So my godfather and my dad came over and put Gorilla Glue. And he's coming back later tonight to remove the clamps. And he also put in a new lock and handle for us. This part gave him problems. He had to I don't know, drill it with a hole, drill it, so, drill the wood, yeah, to make it fit, because it was just too tight, so yeah, that was really nice of my dad and my godfather to come over and do that, and, he said, my godfather said, if you need anything else, don't hesitate to ask. I'm like, okay, I won't. I'm really blessed to have people like that in our lives. Yeah, so that's what's going on. I think I'm just going to end the vlog because it's pretty long enough, and there's not much going on. And dinner tonight is just going to be chicken balls.
I like chicken balls.
Yes, I know you do. I haven't had them in a long time.
No.
Oh.
Maybe we might end it.
Yeah, and it did not rain. There was a 40% chance that it was going to rain today, and of course it didn't, so. But that's okay. I'm kind of glad I didn't have to go over to my mom or dad's, it was just, it's just one of those days, yeah. So I'm just going to say goodnight. I'm hoping there's no homework in here. Oh, no. Oh, homework. No, I don't think he has that much, so it's good. Okay, so I'll see you guys tomorrow. Tomorrow's hair day. So, yes, excited, looking forward to it, can't wait. New color, new hairdo, can't wait. Oh, yeah. Oh, so that's tomorrow at 1:30, so yeah. Gonna do that, and yeah. Alright, so thanks for watching, I really do appreciate it. I'll see you in the next fun video, which will be tomorrow. And yeah, that's all, folks, okay? Take care, be blessed, and be kind. Bye.